you wouldn't be wrong. Let us record, produce, mix and master your audio like nobody does. Reach us on our contact today for the best quality job.
Hello and welcome to Souq Sports. It's a nice day, beautiful Friday. The weekend is here. Those that say thank God it's Friday, I hope you've got money in your pocket. Today we are going very fast. We'll go through some sports, go to Miami, I'm going to Saudi Arabia. No, we'll think about that. All African games is still on and Juvi's boys are not disappointing. We will hit some good boxing news and we'll come back home and do some adverts and get the money off where that money is. My name is Souq, John Rogers Souq, and welcome to Souq Sport. On Souq News, we have beautiful people and a new guest that is joining us, a beautiful face. And Charles is also here. We always celebrate him when he's here. The young man is losing some good flesh thanks to good education. I hope every single money that is being put in this, just the way you're shaking your head, we'll always be proud of you. You're welcome. Hey, but first, let's get to meet our guest. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm Sandra Abeni, founder of Asem Sports, which is a management company, and I'm happy to be here on Souq Sports.
On to the next.
Well, I am Charlie Montero. Like he said, school is whooping my ass, but what can we do? We have to go to school, we have to get a degree and be something. And it's good to be here. As always, it's a delight to be here, and thank God it's Friday, and let's get the ball rolling.
All right, you know how it is. It gives me such an enormous pleasure to always be here. All right, we'll bring you sport news happenings around the globe. You know, I'm your boy Juvie. I love doing this because it's natural, not only that, because we talk about the money behind the game, all right? So without further ado, I'll take you back to Souq. He's got some stories you will love to hear. All right.
We're going straight from Juvie. Thank you, Charles. Thank you very much. Now, let's go straight to Miami Open. For those that are still wondering what's happening to the big boys are still in the game. Katie, the British always celebrate her. They make her look like she's world number one. But guys, she's still way beyond 30. But hey, she won her first match in Miami and beat her opponent, Brenda, clear. So she has progressed to stage number 3. Then also Murray, everyone has been looking forward to. He wins one match, he loses the next. But right now, he is not losing. He has won his first match and is also progressing. And we are wishing him the best. People are saying he's going to retire, but we don't know yet. Then some good news, some sad news. Aryna Sabalenka, just some few days ago, she lost her boyfriend. We didn't want to bring that news down this way, but she has come out to say she's still competing and she will be playing today against no other but her own very best friend. How do you deal with that? Charles, how do you deal with
Well, I don't know how anyone could deal with that emotion, but that is why they are professionals. I mean, losing your boyfriend and then playing against your best friend, I hope she is able to put her emotions in check and deliver on her side. You know, there are a lot of people rooting for her fans, her sport directors, her coaches. So there's a lot of things at stake. I don't think she will put any sentiments on the plate while she's delivering the balls.
the goods? Let's ask a lady. I think a lady, she will know better.
Yeah.
Do you think this game will come out the way we think it will come out against Sabalenka and Badosa?
As Charles said, she's a professional, so I trust her to bring her best to the game.
You trust her to bring her best?
Yes.
What about the friend? The friend said this is like an awkward moment, that she doesn't know what's going to happen, but she just wish this never happened. The game itself, not...
Well, they are both professionals. I mean, it's right on the money for any of them to win it. And if whoever is, will I say, more in control would win it.
in control of the game or their emotions?
Their emotions.
Juve is just looking like, okay, you are not an emotional human being. We know that.
Yeah, I just think it's a professional thing. She's going to bring in some vim into this, considering the fact that your lover just left. And so, who else? Instead of crying on her shoulder, she's going to knock her out. Just take my word, you know how it is when I say it. She's going to knock her out and move on to the next level.
Knock out her best friend.
Yes, man. It's the emotion, man. You just lost your best man. Shoot. Knock out, man.
Shoot who? Okay, let's let's go ahead. It's nice when you know that every other person is watching and listening to us and just leaving every other thing behind. Now, let's also get to tell you that Andy Murray, he has won his first match, just like we said earlier on. And for Matthew, if someone has been losing for a very long time and you now happen to be the one they beat, how do you take it? He has, okay, for over a year, lose. 2 competition, win 1, lose next, win 1. Now you now happen to be the one they beat, the one everybody is saying he's probably going to retire. How would you take it? If you're Matthew, what will you do?
It's the game. Andy is a big. I mean, it's a big boy in this game. It's just things have not been working out for him. I mean, when you talk Andy Murray, who is
remember you said he should retire.
You know, yes, he definitely, just like Venus came not quite long, she's gone back again. So age would have its play. Rafael is gone back again, and so age is having its toll on this guy. So hey, beat anybody, man, with experience. It was just experience coming from behind to win the game. It was experience, and it worked out this time. You never can tell what's going to happen next. Probably he'll go back home again.
Then if you are the one that the person everybody has been beating is beating you.
It happens.
It happens.
It happens. You accept it like that. The better player won. Yes.
The better player won.
Well, I just feel like as professionals or as athletes, we often, come or hit a bit of moment where we go on a spell of losing streak, let's call it that. I mean, it's very profound in sports. It's profound in athleticism. When you play and you lose. I mean, losing is part of the game, we all say that. But coming out of it is where the work is. And when you come out of it and you are a winner again, everybody celebrates you. Especially for Murray, who is I wouldn't want to say legend in the game, but he's a known name. And for him to fight that, discomfort and come out from it a winner, that's a big win for him. And we can speak about Harry Maguire, of how he has been able to come out from Harry Maguire.
Let's talking about this. Let's go straight to golf. let's go.
I wonder why you're laughing. It's true.
Let's hit some balls.
Right.
Okay, let's swing some balls. Did you just say Harry? Okay, yes. Now this is when I saw this particular interview and the gist, it got me laughing. People are trying to compare Scotty Scheffler to Tiger Woods. Now that comparison came majorly in the last month's competition. That was this month's competition where he was about to tee and a fan was shouting, Scotty, you have 11 more years. That's a direct comparison to Tiger Woods. He just came out directly and said, hey, you are trying to tell me somebody that I still have 14 championships to catch, almost 78 tours. How? Why are people doing that kind of comparison?
Yeah, I think it's not necessarily a new thing, but it's beginning to tell. I mean, in b-ball, you have the LeBron James, and everybody's trying to compare him with Michael Jordan.
No, but LeBron has been there for a long time too.
I mean, he's been there, yes, 21 years, but man, the rings are there to tell you, man. The phenomenon, you are catching up. Every move, you are learning from whatever move he's made. I mean, you're comparing Ronaldo, the Portuguese, and maybe Maradona. It doesn't make any sense. Let people enjoy the game. Quit all this. This is the goat. This is the cow, or this is the ewure, and this is. Let's enjoy the game, man.
It does make sports more interesting.
But man, Tiger Woods and.
But I don't know.
Man.
I don't
out
lean
of his league,
towards Tiger Woods is out of his league. I support his motion because these guys have put in the work. They are more or less like the godfathers of golf, and they have
watch a lot of Italian films.
Golf is.
But he has been able to prove himself and stamp his name in.
How many? I mean, the trophies are there, man. the name Tiger Woods is golf. Anybody that hears Tiger Woods just golf. So nobody has it. I mean, apart from the legends before him, but man, the trophy.
Even with the legends before him, he still has.
Yeah, when you mention golf, I immediately think Tiger Woods.
I mean, that's what I was saying, man. Let's quit all these.
You're looking and saying you disagree.
Buttressing Juvi's point. Comparison is necessary in every business, not just sports alone. And I think the viewers also enjoy it when this comparison are made. It drives sales, it brings a lot of things on board, and yes, so comparison is necessary.
Business talking. Yeah. You just get people talking.
Yeah, it gets people talking, and publicity for the brand, for the club, for the merchants and everything. A lot of people are really getting it from this comparison. Although he said he's unhealthy, but for we the consumers, we enjoy the comparison.
Okay. So Charles, your namesake in Formula One.
Charles Leclerc, he's doing well. We believe that he has what it takes to keep on doing well. I mean, 15 points gap already, and he surely is on the right path to success again this year.
Okay, so we say congratulations to him at the Australian Grand Prix, just second practice though. Yeah. He decided to make sure he dusted his part of the tires and put the champion behind him by split seconds though. But he's still number 3.
Number 3, yeah.
Number 3. And Red Bull is still number 1 and number 2. So here he's doing well, but we wish them the best. The only thing, we've spoken about this like 2 straight weeks. Can we stop having negative news overshadow what these guys are doing in F1?
There's no negative news. That's what makes it news. Oddity and all that. So it's not really negative.
Good news don't sell. Bad news sells faster. So there's no negative news. All news sells. Yes.
Okay.
We won't be discussing this.
As Red Bull is right now, if tomorrow Verstappen leaves, it's still good news, eh?
It is, man.
It is.
It is. Okay. You heard it. Okay, now let's go straight to all African games. Juvie, hope you have those numbers.
Africa on my mind. All right, man. The table is good. Egypt, the Pharaoh is back, but the Nigerians are doing well. Yes, the Falconets lost yesterday. Pretty bad, but hey, not to worry. We'll get better at it. And I hope this team got what it takes. Gosh, man, if these guys are going to take over from the Falcons, man, we've got a long way to go because we had chances, we could not convert. We're pretty much dancing around the goalpost. Not to worry, Amushan made a mark, and everybody's been making mark. I mean, she's just dusting them like, where are the rest of these guys? They started together, but man, they were not just there. She was just way ahead of the thing, and the Nigerians, between yesterday and today, will go 8 more medals.
Gold?
So,
8 more gold medals.
8 more gold medals.
So we're sitting pretty number 2. We're not close to what Egypt has got. Let's leave Egypt out. I mean, let's talk with South Africa.
That we should forget about the first position.
It's
gone. There's no catching them.
There's no competition there.
So the second is the new first now.
Of course, yes. That's where the competition is.
So right now, basically, Nigeria has got 37 gold medals, as at the last time we saw them, because we still have some more things to go. 26 silver, 35 bronze medal. The same medal log with South Africa, but you know, gold is, when we talk of it, it's gold. Nobody wears silver and feels, you know, it's the gold, the bling bling. And so we're getting it and we're doing good. Ghana seems to be doing well, back on number 6 on the log. And so it's a good one for them. And everyone seems to be doing well, apart from people like Djibouti, Rwanda, just one bronze medal.
They are doing well.
1 bronze medal. I mean, for like how many weeks? 1 bronze medal.
They are not going
Why
home
did
empty.
you come?
They are not going home empty. So you mean people are going to the Gold Coast and taking the gold off Ghana? Okay. It's all good. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Juvie. We are going on a very short break. Should we? No, before we go on a break, let's talk about boxing. Okolie is going to fight. Okolie is going to fight. Lars Lawrence Okolie. I like it when I hear that second part of the name. It tells us that there's a Nigerian that is still out there.
Yeah.
And he, from the banter they had, he told, what is his name? He told the other guy that he's coming to Poland to beat him. and take a belt. And we are looking forward to that particular Chris fight. Do you think that we should start having less of noise and more of bringing the person down on the canvas, just like Joshua did?
I mean, it's an action sport. You throw punches and you dodge.
Joshua has stopped talking.
Yeah, so just
unlike before, he had just stopped talking.
Just go for it. Do your business in the ring and leave. I mean,
do you think
the banter helps? The banter helps sell tickets and all that.
Yeah, ticket sales, and also I think I was listening to Muhammad Ali. He said when he does that, the old trash talking, it's just to get himself to that mental state, so that when he gets into the ring, he will be able to execute what he's saying, so that his own fans as well could have the courage to come. Because man, when he gets beaten up, it takes a whole lot to go into the pub, to go to the club, to see you. So you want to fight. But I hope Okolie has got what it takes, because when you say too much and you get into the ring and you can't do it, man, you get bloodied and beaten like a bad child. I hope it won't end that way.
What do you think? You're just looking at smiling. What do you think? Or you don't just like this boxing?
I love boxing, but trash talking is part of the. It sells tickets. It's keep fans on. It gives fans things to watch out for, like to look out for, more support and everything. So it's part of the game. It's an entire.
Can we start? Joshua was never good at trash talking. The few times he tried trash talking, didn't come out well.
Oh yes, Anthony Joshua. We all know his personality as the reserved, the cool, calm, poised guy. So in trash talking isn't really his thing.
He trash talked and was talked down. He now kept quiet, and now we're seeing a different kind of.
Now the results are talking.
Yeah, the results speaks louder.
Okay. Now, while these results are talking, we are going on a break. Hey, don't go anywhere. We're going to sports business, and we'll do some good football business too. Hey, stay there.
Just what you need right here at Femi Wash Media. Call it the Midas Touch, and you wouldn't be wrong. Let us record, produce, mix, and master your audio like nobody does. Reach us on our contact today for the best quality job.
On the ground, loading.
Very enlightening, very educative, and entertaining.
Thank you to Souq News.
So I'm happy that Souq TV has come into existence.
I'm happy to be here in the Souq News.
I want to encourage you to subscribe to the channel and keep watching news that makes sense.
As Browning said, one's extension of one's reach should not exceed one's grasp, or what is heaven for? And I think Souq News is doing that.
Africa needs a voice of truth, and Souq News has become one of them. And get ready, get ready, get ready.
And keep watching.
Keep watching Souq News. Keep watching Souq News. It's a place to be.
Keep watching Souq News.
We've got just what you need right here at Femi Wash Media. Call it the Midas Touch, and you wouldn't be wrong. Let us record, produce, mix, and master your audio like nobody does. Reach us on our contact today for the best quality job.
Welcome back. It's still Souq Sports, and we are here live on Souq News. Now, guys, there is something that happened over this last few days that has been brewing, but we never saw it coming. This is like one of the major offsets off pitch. Now, for those that are aware, the German football team is synonymous with Adidas. Once you mention Adidas, the next thing you know is German football team. But in a shock business underground maneuver, Nike has taken over. How did that happen? Who saw it coming? How did that happen?
I mean, given that Adidas itself is a German-owned company, I never expect that a US-owned company like Nike will just come and swindle. I mean, when you look at the glory days of the Germany in world sports, you just look at the retro kit and you'll be like, wow, this is beautiful.
Not just, you will see it plainly written.
Adidas. And I am struggling to come to terms with just seeing Nike and what design would they be able to put up to top what has been done.
You are looking for, you are thinking of design.
I'm looking at how they can be able to, make profits from this, because everybody thinks about Germany and it's Adidas. I mean, 3 stripes. I don't see anything. If I want to wear an Adidas, a Germany jersey, obviously I want to have the 3 stripes on me. But we'll see. We'll get to see what Nike can do.
What do you think?
Yes. So now I think I'm looking forward to seeing the Germany jersey without the 3 stripes. How will it feel? What will it look like?
It will look
what
correct.
Design?
It will look correct.
Well, basically, it's just markets, and they presented something better than whatever Adidas is offering.
What do you think will be better?
Did they present?
Let's wait.
That's what I want to find out.
We need to wait and see whatever.
Are you talking about
deal.
monetary?
Yes,
aspect?
it's part of it.
Because I feel like it's more or less like an emotional thing, especially for the fans. How do they come to terms with wearing a Nike instead of approaching or patronizing what is homegrown, what is in their own country? Then you are exporting.
It's business.
It's business. I understand.
Yeah, it's business, but are we going to double everything down to just the monetary gains?
making profit.
Is it just the monetary gains?
Happening. That's the problem. Right now, it's about the money.
There could be some sort of intervention from Nike into their economy
it's
or
the,
something.
maybe.
It's the market. It's
Maybe
the
not
money.
money.
What
Maybe not money.
What I'm thinking is this. It's possible that Nike has gone into the German business and a lot of the shares are owned. Some of the shares might be owned by Germans. That's the only thing that makes sense to me.
We don't know who has the highest stake in that, in whatever market.
If they
it is.
diversify that way.
You understand? So this is still boils down to money.
So you are leaving 3 stripes and going for...
If it pays better, you
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it.
When last did Germany win the World Cup?
Well,
They've never been pushovers, Mike.
Yes, I know, but it's been a long
Oh.
time. So probably they want to start by changing whatever it is. Yeah.
Okay. Now to those that are unaware, the UFA, yes, the fight people, TKO, UFC, their parent company, TKO, they've been in the news for some very good, beautiful, and bad reasons, and each of this is always coming with good money. Last time it was Manaman that had issues with a beautiful lady, and we don't know how that ended, but we know money exchanged hands somewhere. So right now we're also having this antitrust settlement from this parent company again, TKO, and about some good money is also changing hands for settlement. But whatever it is, 307 million euro is good money. So whoever you are, if you have issues, please try and go for settlement. This don't just keep quiet.
Yeah, it goes to
Don't
show.
just
I
keep
mean,
quiet.
things should be done properly. Don't try to cut corners wherever it is, and do the right thing. And so you don't get involved in. There is a system that seems to work there. I don't know if it works in. Nah, I don't want to mention.
Okay, now coming to our climb, we are going straight into our local league, and we are looking for business in our local league. We keep bringing up major monies movement, be it in Italy, be it in Spain, be it in Saudi Arabia is the top guys right now. Now we keep bringing up these major businesses, and we're asking Africa, where are you? Aside North African countries and maybe South Africa, that is pulling up their weight. West Africa, what's happening?
We are growing.
West Africa,
we are growing.
I'm calling you. West Africa, what is happening?
We are growing. The Nigerian league is growing. Yes, with the introduction of private clubs, we have the Sporting Lagos. Remo Stars has been there. Yes, owned by Shoname, by Chief Shoname. Sporting Lagos. We have the 1472 Inter Lagos as well, which is owned by Plug. The founder also has shares in Plug Sports.
Okay.
So yes, Nigerian League is growing, and I'm really looking out for what they would do in terms of the sporting guys are aligned with the tech. That's the perception outside that the sporting guys have the tech money, they are ready to infuse it. And so far, going to their matches is a game changer entirely for the MPFL. You saw what they did with the Super 6 League last year, and the crowd and everything. So we are growing, we are getting to that place. And the public is beginning to trust in these football clubs, and they want to start associating with them. Now Sporting is getting it right, especially on Lagos Island now. They are turning up for them. But I want to believe it's because of proximity to the location. Yes, but now that they are also having their own stadium, what will happen when they move to their stadium? Will the fans leave?
Where is the stadium?
I don't know. They haven't disclosed that yet.
They should just keep using this place.
Okay. They can't keep using it. It's a government facility. And you know, sport is called money intensive. So they are paying for that space. Why continue using it when you have your own place?
Is it possible? Is it okay? Now, before we even get to where I'm going to get to development in the first place. Now, a lot of the football clubs in Nigeria are government owned, government funded, which means no matter what your business idea is, you have to sit down with somebody that is signing paper that might not even understand what it is to agree or disagree. How can we start having government hands off, even if they are putting the money down? But let's get a good management.
Okay, I have an unpopular opinion on that actually, Chooks, thank you. For me personally, I feel sports is business. Regardless of how you see it, it is business and it involves money. I need the government to hands off and serve as a compliance unit. Bring up the policies, anybody that wants to go into this or any team, they understand that these are the conditions to be met. And this is what they would be doing in line with the policies set out by government. But the involvement in these state-owned clubs and all of this, which is why you find out that private clubs are paying so much to brand, and they want to sell their tickets, they want to connect with their fans. But for the government, maybe because of the structure in civil service, that regardless of
salary.
Yeah, and also the system is not flexible enough for the young people to penetrate. Before you can get to a certain stage, you need to have passed through some certain levels. You need to have protected so many people's interest.
Juvi, do you know about interest?
Yeah, speaking of interest, I remember earlier you mentioned the fact that the private guys are more the tech thinkers. I think it may be just Sporting Lagos, who's, because if you mention Remo is not considering the ownership and all that. And when you look at clubs out there, whether it's Birmingham and all that, it looks more like the people are involved. Community clubs. These guys are involved, but unlike our own, it looks like maybe just one man and few friends, they gather. And do you think that's going to help out eventually? Because now, as it is right now, 3SC, Dundee has been here. These guys have been old. When you say our clubs are, Nigerian clubs are doing, like, these guys are more than 40 years, 50 years, and then they are still coming up.
No, they are still infant.
Yes, talking about community clubs, community having ownership and all of that. Have you seen Shooting Stars?
Yes,
the way people in Ibadan, the way they connect and key.
Can you call it the real name? Call it they don't need to.
So we would have those clubs. We can't rule that out. But if you want faster results, I think private should be the.
No, I'm not saying the private don't get involved. I'm just saying even these guys have got stake, because some have got enough, they save up enough money to get tickets for a whole year. So this club take this, whatever little these other guys are pulling in, and use it for something. And those guys, you have a grandfather that is Manchester, your uncles, everybody's involved. And that's why I'm saying we don't seem to have that.
We don't have that ownership. Nigerians don't come out and own and relate directly with their clubs, be it your state or not your state.
I beg to differ on that, because if you look at, not all clubs get this thing right, but for some that have gotten it right.
Okay.
For some that have got, we just spoke about shooting stars now.
About
shooting. We just spoke about shooting now. Have you seen the way people embrace it? And I don't want us to see Nigeria from this Southwest perspective alone. Have you seen the number of people that turn up for northern matches? Their stadium gets filled.
Okay. We continue this conversation because we need to keep having this kind of conversations and get everyone involved and rally around these clubs. Now let's go straight to Leicester. I'm not happy though, but now for Leicester is going to have points deducted should they get to Premiership. All because of PSR. Now this is also good because you are expected not to have very good businessmen in the club, so you can't go to a loss more than 150 million. Yeah. And that happened in a space of 3 seasons. Now, they are going to have that deduction. But now, I'm also asking, just like you said the other day, what happens to Man City? What happens to Chelsea? Because that has been ongoing for a very long time. This is just us. We're not venting, but we're just talking about it. For the friendlies, Nigeria, Ghana today, what's going to happen?
Well, we know who is going to come on top. We know who the giants of West Africa and Africa is. It's Nigeria, and I just want the girls to make sure that they put in their all and just give us
the girls or the guys?
Both.
Yeah. The girls have lost already.
They did. Oh, that's my bad. Yeah. I was really out of it. But I know that when we
supported them and they beat them.
They knock us. The girls.
So the guys will turn up for us.
So why are you supporting this match?
Well, my heart is always right here, so man, it's not something you ask. You already know, man. Okay. Oh, do anime talk on.
What about the English friendlies?
Well, the European friendly, and I feel like England has everything, all the boxes ticked. Although they lost Saka, but are yet to replace him. But they have all their boxes ticked, and I feel like
it's Saka, not Saka. He's a Yoruba boy now, Saka.
Can you allow me to? do you mind? So yeah, I think I know England have everything checked and they will deliver as always. I don't know. Brazil have not been, the synergy among their squad has not been as we'd expect, but we know that England is firing all cylinders and they should get the desired result tomorrow. And yeah, that's the highlight of this weekend games.
Okay, so for those that had their friendlies yesterday, today, this is going to go on all the way till Wednesday. Monday. Then on our own time, Thursday, I want to say congratulations to everybody. Hey, it's friendlies. Don't go back to your clubs injured, no matter what. Then for Ben White, I don't know what's happening with him and the English team, but hey, guy, turn up for Arsenal. Congratulations. Thank you very much, guys, for being here. Juvie, you can smile all you care. Smile all you
I mean,
want.
we know that's the reason why Saka was withdrawn from the team, because they were trying to protect their interest in, claiming the league. And we don't know how that is going to pan out. But
congratulations on
congratulations.
This. Yes. Yeah. So my name is Souq. I want to say, let's do this again on Monday. It's going to be interesting, I promise you. And don't forget, whatever your product and services are, hey, bring it to Souq Sports. Souq News will make sure the world gets to hear about you. We'll do this again on Monday. Bye. Next.
Hi, everyone. Yes, this is an opportunity for me to put ASEM out there. At ASEM Management, we believe sport and education are intertwined and they have the power to transform the society. So follow us at ASEM Management on all social platforms to connect with us. Thank you.
Well, we have seen the rundown and we know that